In order to keep up with all of Expert Pilot videos, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. This is the Expert Pilot, and welcome to episode number 21 of Totally Safe Airlines. Now I'd like to already start this video off by an airplane trying to cut me to get to the runway, and an airplane landing on top of me, but with all that out of the way, it's important that we all stay safe, and episode number 21 will be interesting. Now I understand that some time ago there was a joke going around on the internet, and went something along the lines of 21. In order for this video to be interesting, we can all forget about that airplane that just went backwards and that airplane that just went sideways. It'll be an interesting flight today for sure. We've announced our takeoff, and for that we will take off. Should have a safe flight ahead of us. Forget about that. There's an Embraer airplane landing, I believe. No, it is taking off. The Embraer is actually pretty fast. Anyway, we were able to successfully take off at LAX, or the Los Angeles airport, but we are going to have a interesting flight ahead of us today. So we're lining ourselves up with the runway. All the passengers are going to kindly ignore the nosedive we were just in. We are going to make sure we slow down in time. But by the time we do land, I would like to tell all the passengers that it may not be the smoothest landing. So we're going to start to flare a bit. We reminded them that we're landing, but we're going to have quite an issue because there are currently 2 other planes on the runway. But it will turn out just fine. Land, I don't have to go around. Realistically, any normal airplane would have had to go around then, but Totally Safe Airlines can handle almost any landing with almost any runway of any length. Now we got a couple more flights today, and I hope they will be a little safer than this one. If anyone saw that, there was a fighter jet, and there's another one. Safely avoid this C-130. Our airplane is now making the turn to get on the runway for our takeoff. We should have a pretty good flight ahead of us today, but it will still be interesting. We've announced our takeoff, and we will take off. We took off successfully there. One of our better takeoffs. Some of our takeoffs have included us almost running into airplanes. Or that. I should have given a warning about that ahead of time. Sometimes that can happen though. It's where we get too close to the ground after our takeoff. Anyway, I hope you are staying safe in a time of isolation, and that you don't get the something that is going around. I don't want to say it specifically, but I really hope you all do stay safe and clean. Okay, gonna land the airplane, just making a very, very, very rough and sharp turn. And we're gonna turn that into a nosedive very quickly here. So the airplane is focusing on not dying right now. Coming into the runway at a slightly rough angle. No, but we're pretty lined up actually now. It's all down to how good your pilots are. Okay, so for this landing, we're going to want to flare quite a bit. Slight issue with an airplane on the runway. We reminded them that we're landing, but it may be too late. There's another airplane right here. Not quite sure what it's doing or why it's here. We definitely got an issue there. Okay, yep. Yeah, that airplane. Pull up. Pull up. Okay, that was a terrible flare and landing. And I don't know why Totally Safe Airlines has permission to fly to this airport. But on that note, we seem to be better than other airplanes in the area. But we're going to do some more flying today, and it will be beautiful. All I have to do is get to the runway for the next flight. Of course, getting there may take a while. And there was a beautiful airplane landing, and I don't even know what I just saw. I will show an instant replay of that. And now we're making the turn to get onto the runway. So we've gone ahead and announced our takeoff. But anyway, it appears that there's no other airplanes behind us. I was about to say in front of us, but that doesn't look so true anymore. Successful takeoff there. We're doing great. Actually pull up a lot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. The A350 there. Kinda got in the way, but we'll be fine. So here we are in our typical nosedive to get lined up with the runway. We're gonna pull up towards the last second. So here we are landing. We reminded them that we're landing. So we are beginning to fall out of the sky because we're going too slow. But that is important for our landing. Fortunately, it only appears that there's one other airplane on the runway, and that shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's an airplane that did a very sharp turn after taking off, but I'm sure this will be just fine. So we're gonna pull up, ooh, and firm touchdown. We have our reverse thrust on. That's where the engines are turning reverse to slow down the airplane. So we've done really good here, but we're gonna do one more flight today. So anyway, we are going to be continuing our flight today, but we have a United 737-900 in our way, and that won't go well for us. So Totally Safe Airlines is going to do one of our most famous maneuvers, and it's going around an airplane. This is very intense. We don't want to hit them. Actually, it's United. We can really do that if we really want to. We have a F-22. I believe it's giving me permission to cross, but I want to actually get on the runway. Come on, airplane, you have permission to move. Okay, fine. We're gonna have to leave. We're gonna head in front of the airplane. We reminded them that we're taking off, which is essential. Oh! That was very intense. The F-22 Raptor is headed our way at a dangerously fast speed. Faster than us, actually. We're gonna take off very fast, okay. And we're gonna get out of here. And I am terrified for what the other airplanes are gonna do. You know, Totally Safe Airlines has opened some new routes for where to fly, and I will be showing you the new routes in a second.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too.
I'm just kidding. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching that clip that I just showed you. So I went ahead and announced my landing. Should be more professional for Totally Safe Airlines, because, you know, Totally Safe Airlines is actually doing better. The expert pilot is becoming more trained as I fly more often. So we're actually going very slow. We may have an emergency here for how slow we're going. We may end up in the ocean. Gonna turn on our engines more powerful. Okay, come on, pull up, okay. Here comes the landing though. We went ahead and reminded them that we're landing. We're doing the dangerously slow thing again though. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. We're starting to do the thing where we're stalling out of the sky again. I don't know how we've managed to do that 3 times today, but this time will be better. We were able to successfully touch down there, and I assure you, all the passengers were capable of feeling that. That's gonna conclude this video. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. This was excellent.